Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we're in my usual spot. This is what it is right now, I suppose. It's when I have a chance to film. So this is the Big Brother not episode, but Big Brother vlog, I guess you'd call it. Got like a fruit fly flying around. Crazy. And so we're going to discuss. I have no idea what week we technically are on, but it was down to there's six of them in the house. So we'll quick start with HOH and move our way through. So HOH was won by Steve. What did Steve have to do? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I gotta go look. Hold on. Duh, I knew how he won, but I looked it up anyways. They were all in little cubicles, kind of like, and they would flash on the screen a bunch of different pictures, random pictures of house guests, and then next to them they had, it was I think a 12-piece puzzle, blocks, and all the different faces of each cube had different parts of one of the house guests' face or whatever. So they had to figure out which house. They'd show a bunch of hand stuff. Sorry, they would show a bunch of pictures on the screen. You'd have to figure out which house guest was not shown, and then find all their face pieces on these blocks, put them together, and then punch it. And the last person to ring it, or if you rung it incorrectly, you were eliminated. So I can't remember the order of which they went, but Steve ended up winning. It was down to Steve or Johnny Mac, and Steve won. So Steve decides he's going to make a big move in the house. Vanessa decides she as well is going to try and align herself with that part of the house, of course, because that's the side that has the power now, and she's trying to make final twos with everybody. So Steve decides it's time to split up Lizton, to split up Liz and Julia and Austin. He initially wants to put up both the girls, and Vanessa talks him out of it, tells him, you know, I think that's a bad idea, and here's why, and she says the same thing every week. I think this is what you should do, and this is why, and then she goes on her speech. So she convinced them to just put up Austin and Liz right away. Austin's seen it coming, but Austin thought that he was completely safe. And so then we come to the power of veto competition, and it is the ballerina one, where they have to hang, spin 15 times, run up to this bowling alley spot, and like a little bowling alley, and knock 4 pins down, I think it was. And they only had so many seconds before this little wall would go up and block them, and they'd have to go spin again. So, first person up was Liz. And Liz went against Steve, and she won. The next person to draw was Julia, and Julia was supposed to call or go against Johnny Mac, but at the last minute, Vanessa was yapping at her while they're sitting on the sidelines, and she convinces Julia to pick Austin, which was stupid, because Austin and Liz were going to throw the competition to Julia at the end, so that Julia could pull one off, and Julia could not be put up as a replacement. So she does that. Austin decides everybody in the house is against him. This is some backdoor plan. He takes out Julia. Then next up on the block was who competed next? I can't remember the order of the rest of them. So Liz won, then Austin won, then Vanessa, I believe, went up, and Vanessa picked Austin as well, I believe. Vanessa went out, and then it was Johnny Mac and Austin, and Austin won. So Austin won the power veto, so he pulled himself off, and they immediately knew that the minute he pulled himself off, Julia was going to be put up. But now that caused a little bit of friction between Austin and Liz because Liz didn't like his display after he did win, and he wandered around the house wearing the power of veto, and so they were all like, she was irritated with him, yada yada yada. So it was big dramatic, and this will be the end of us, and da da da, and then like the next day she was back in bed with him. So I don't know what that was all about. Girl drama, I'm sure, just girl drama. So in the end, Steve had to put up a replacement. Obviously, he put up Julia. So tonight was a live eviction. We watched. You've seen the girls campaigning that they wanted to send Julia home because between Julia and Liz, they decided they wanted Julia to go home because Liz had a better chance of winning than Julia did. And the game started with Liz. It should end with Liz because of the little whole twin thing, whatever. So at the very end of this episode, we are left wondering who has won HOH. It was, I cannot remember what they called it, but it's the one where they have the little eggs and it's all chicken wire. Usually they just have to go up and over and down. This time it's like a rainbow. So we've got to take this egg all the way up and over to the other side, and there's 2, 4, 6, maybe 8. I think I get 8 eggs across. And then there's also a, towards the end of the rainbow is a luxury comp spot that they can put an egg. And the game will not end until both of them are done. And the luxury comp, they already know, is going to be time away from the house, I believe, at some point this week. So it'll be interesting to who wins. When they left, Austin was the only one that had already brought 1 egg over. So hopefully Austin or Liz win this, and I'm hoping they put up Vanessa. Like, Vanessa needs to go. Like, as much as I keep saying, like, Vanessa's going to win, and I'm sure she's going to win, if they don't want her to win, they need to take her out this week, because it's getting ridiculous. She's making final twos with people. She's trying to convince, like, Liz, she was trying to tell Liz and Austin, like, I'll vote to keep you, but here are the 3 things I demand, and you guys will take me to final 3, and I get to decide who goes home next week, and blah, blah, blah. So she's, like, just trying to make crazy deals, and so either she's going to win or she needs to go home this week. That's all there is to it. So that is it. Let me know your thoughts of this, whole week's episodes and what you guys thought of it, and who is your predictions for to win HOH. Now, when you watch this, maybe you'll already know. I don't know. I'm going to be turning on Big Brother After Dark here in about 20 minutes, and hopefully I will find out. Yes, I watch it. It is a guilty pleasure of mine. I fall asleep to it. I only get about half an hour in before I fall asleep, but great background noise to fall asleep to. So, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.